Hi, my name is Sarah Stamfley, and I am doing my nonprofit servant leadership profile on the nonprofit group Teach for America. I chose this because at the heart, really, the servant leadership of this community and this team is to give education to our children and diverse groups across the United States of America. Servant leadership really focuses on three main areas: serving others, listening and identifying the needs of those around you, and developing and teaching your colleagues. When I looked at Teach for America, what I really focused on was their mission statement and how it really encompassed servant leadership. Its mission statement said that it really was to pursue quality and equality among all of the community. This is really important. It's the foundation of Teach America when it started back in the 1990s, looking at desegregation and equality among children, especially those of low income and low socioeconomics and diverse populations, such as the Asian community, the African American community, and those really affected by the need for education. The other mission and value that Teach America that holds, that is really a foundation for servant leadership, is strengthening the community. Its foundation is to develop education for the children and for the community and veterans and those diverse populations, so that it can take that education into its community and continue to grow and serve its community to help improve and provide better support for the community. Its other mission statements include achieving impact, which is a meaningful outcome for the children that it is involved. And they hold themselves to very high standards and uses data and long-term outcomes to make sure that they're supporting all of the initiatives in which they're supporting and growing throughout their process to bring education to America. The other thing that it really focuses on that is part of the leadership, servant leadership qualities of listening to your colleagues and customers. Its customers are its children. Its customers are those of low socioeconomic status that have the lack of ability to get an education, and those coming out of diverse populations such as the LGBTQ, military veterans, Native Americans, Latinos, and really focusing on some early childhood education initiatives to help build the community. And it listens to these communities, and then what it does is it fosters courage and making choices for these individuals to help them continue to grow. They also focus on demonstrating resiliency in the communities to help them continue to think about how to problem solve, explore solutions within these communities that they are having obstacles at, and deepening their resolve and continuing to have persistent optimism. Bringing this to the community and serving those in the community is what they hold the most value in. And then also the third quality of servant leadership, of developing colleagues and growing and teaching to make sure that this initiative is sustained, is also in the mission of Teach for America, and where they want to learn continuously. So they quote that they operate with curiosity and embrace new ideas to innovate and constantly improve. They take informed risks and learn from successes, setbacks, and each other to make sure that they're building on the initiatives that they're starting and using that data and using the input from the community to continue to drive that. How these servant leadership principles are recognized and valued, and how I choose them to use them in my own organization is actually fairly simple. Using those resiliencies, using the ability to make sure that I am teaching and educating my organization and those in my organization to continue to build on the initiatives that we're building on. I work in a pediatric population, so looking at those low socioeconomic, those that are in diverse groups that are really challenged, and finding those gaps to help make sure that as a servant leader, I am supporting them and continuing to grow and support their community. and consistently listening to their needs to make sure that they are met at their level, because what I may assess may be very different than what they really need. So making sure that I'm an active listener to support that group. Thank you. I appreciate presenting this. Have a great evening.